Okay, while you read, I want you to take a sticky note, and if you find something that you think that's important to remember or something that you want to discuss in your group, I want you to write it down on your sticky note. So if I read, it was cold, so if you were stupid enough to go outside, your eyes would automatically blink. So if I like that, I would take this sticky note out, and then put it right here and save what I thought was important. Something I may want to discuss with my group. So we're just gonna read pages 1 through 9. Oh, read it to yourself. We're gonna read it to ourselves. And so you need a pencil. So read it to yourself, so you too can start reading. And then if you read it to yourself. And if you find something important, take out a sticky note, and we'll discuss it as a group when you finish.
I'll go shopping this pencil.
It don't need to be sharp. It's fine. Just finish reading.
Do we take them out or leave them in?
No, leave them in, and then turn to the next page. And it's okay if you don't find anything that you think is important to discuss with your group, or anything that you found interesting. Because you may not find it on the first couple of pages, but it's okay if you don't. Make sure you leave a sticky note in the page so you remember where you wrote when we talk about it.
Oh my word.
Well, put it on the.
Lift it up like this.
Yeah.
Like when you read it.
Yeah, once you finish reading it, put it back so you'll know. What page are you on?
3.
Yeah, let's stop at 3. We stopped at 3. You done? Okay. You done? Alright, so on page 1, did you find anything interesting you saw on page 1?
No, I didn't.
You did? What did you find?
It was so cold that if you spit the slime would be an ice cube before it hit the ground.
That's,
Well, yeah, I got one.
that's pretty cool. What's yours?
We feel like Jack Frost had moved in with us.
You know who Jack Frost is?
Yeah, a little boy.
He's like real cold.
Cold.
He's like,
So you able to visualize with this book? Are you able to visualize with this book?
Yeah.
What do you visualize? Like, what do you think?
It was a bunch of covers on them.
It's a bunch of covers on the beds, but it was so what?
Freezing out.
It was so freezing cold outside. What about, did you think anything about when it said, and you wonder why we get called the weird Watsons?
Because they was going to
because they was weird.
Why do you think they were weird?
Because they was
Because
going
what
to
they was
school
talking
with
about and
all
stuff.
this, a bunch of coats and scarves and stuff.
They were, but they described it as being freezing cold. What about page 2? Anybody find anything interesting on page 2?
No. You did. It's fun.
You find anything interesting on page 2?
Yup, Mama was. I couldn't write it. I was writing too fast.
Can you read it to me?
Mama was the only one who wasn't born in Flint, so Cole was close to Flint.
So maybe you think that explains why they had all the clothes on?
Yeah.
Because they were from where?
They went from
Alaska.
it was the mama who.
They were from Alaska.
It was his. The mama was from. The mama from Flint. So it was the coldest in her.
No, she was the only one that wasn't from Flint. She was from where?
Oh, Michigan.
Michigan.
Not Flint is in Michigan. She was from down south. She was from Alabama. Do you think you would be cold if you moved to Alaska?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It would be freezing. So the mom. So does that explain? So that explains why they had on all the clothes. Did you find anything else interesting? Or that was the only thing. That's an important point.
I don't have.
And when Dad had started telling the story.
So why do you think they? Do you think that's the reason they may call them weird?
Yes.
Why do you think they call them weird? I thought they was
We
weird.
know why. I know why they call them weird, but we haven't got to that.
Okay, don't tell that part yet.
I got one on page 3.
I got it on page 54.
All right, what did you find anything interesting on page 3?
You guys came real close to having a clown for a daddy named Hambone Henderson.
You think it's, why do you think she called her dad him? Why do you think the wife called her
The
dad that?
mama, she was about to marry this man called Hambone Henderson.
Cause his head or something was
He
shaped
had bumps
like
with all over his head or something.
So with this book, you're really able to visualize what's happening. What do you think is going to happen? And then she said something about they were getting, her dad was telling a story. What was he telling a story about?
About at first they was talking about how the mom was crazy.
How the mom was crazy? Or the dad?
No.
Well, read page 3 and then try to explain to me 3 and 4. You have to read both.
Oh gosh, I already read 3 sides. I read both.
Yeah. So you can try to explain to me what the story was about, because that's the interesting point in the book.
It's about their dad and their family just started squishing up together, and then they just started talking about what they had back in the days, what they done, and just start having a family conversation.
It was not about that.
It's not quite about that.
Well, it's about.
You gotta read it and then tell me.
It's about.
Keep reading the back.
No, don't read the back.
That's what it's telling you.
Read page 3 and 4 and then tell me. You may end up reading this book. What book did you read? Buddy Not Buddy?
Yup, I know more about Buddy Not Buddy than I know about
The
the
what?
Weird Family.
You keep reading so you'll know more about the Watsons
Well,
book.
you told us about Bug. Close it.
Y'all pay for behind that.
Stop stepping on my foot.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And he said the X word.
Yeah, when you was over there. Good.
Who started? I'm sorry. Y'all ain't done yet.
I'm gonna look for your explanation first.
Okay. No, my explanation. Let me get my workout and hold on with it. Me and your granddaddy
Read to yourself and write to yourself.